All right, obviously Alabama is number one in the final AP poll. Where did Florida State end up? How about Clemson? Here's what's happening in the ACC now. The Florida State Seminoles, they're number 10, and the Clemson Tigers number 11 in the final Associated Press poll. After Notre Dame's blowout loss, the Fighting Irish fell to 4th. Oregon is number 2. Ohio State is number 3. Remember, they went undefeated, but Buckeyes were ineligible for a bowl game. Let's move on to college hoops. The Duke Blue Devils, they're number 1 in the country in the new AP basketball poll. It is the 4th straight week the Blue Devils are on top. They're just one of 4 undefeated teams. You know Arizona and Michigan are in the top 10. Don't forget about Wyoming, also undefeated. Duke is at home tonight against Clemson. Ryan Kelly, of course, the ACC Player of the Week. Maryland soccer star Patrick Mullins has been named Soccer America's Player of the Year. Mullins, 17 goals and 10 assists this past season, helped lead the Terps to soccer's Final Four. He could have gone pro. He's certainly ready for the MLS, but decided to return for his senior season, so the Terps in line to have a great year again in 2013. Reports are future ACC member Syracuse will promote defensive coordinator Scott Schaefer to head coach. Doug Marrone left to become the new head coach with the Buffalo Bills. The 'Cuse, of course, joins the ACC this summer along with Pittsburgh, so there will be 14 teams in the ACC this year. All right, Riley, we're talking about the final rankings. Did you agree with the AP rankings where they had Clemson and Florida State?
I think they got them pretty accurate here. The only thing I think Clemson might have been able to jump Florida State just because the win they had against LSU in the Chick-fil-A Bowl. They beat such a higher caliber team than Florida State did. And Florida State took care of business, but it wasn't a convincing performance. But I think the way that they beat LSU in a neutral site, Clemson should have jumped Florida State.
It was an impressive win. It got a huge audience, too. People all over the country were watching that game.